Is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, hailing from Swansea in Wales, here is a cruiserweight world champion, the very popular Enzo Big Mac Macaronelli. Fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the renowned unified world champion with a remarkable undefeated career, introducing the two-division champion of the world and boxing's pride of Wales. Please welcome Joe, the Italian Dragon.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves. And here we go.
It's a privilege and an honor to be here. I feel so lucky. To be sat here talking about something I love.
Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Block the left there. They're not going to let this one go to the judges. Look at that right here. Punch and just got counted. When you're fighting a counter-puncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counter-puncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Counter-punch is my favorite kind of fighting. A good counter-puncher, people that know
These exchanges from both men in this game.
perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than ever.
Catch and shoot. Also with the hook. Straight right just misses. Beautiful counter punch. And misses with that straight left. Every time he throws a punch, the receipt is coming right back. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Macaronelli in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes we just saw.
Dominance with a total down made it look so easy.
That's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Get your breath. Come on, switch on. Box it back together. Be full in your power. Good work. Don't forget the jab. Don't get carried away. He's going to be confident. I want you to go back out there, take his confidence away. Go after him in the first minute, stick him in the end of the jab, and then start gathering your pace, get your momentum back. That's one shot on the front. That's too low. You take your weak. Get your mind back on the job. It was a god-awful end of your jab. You gave me a time in already. Right hand, beautiful. Beautiful fight.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Can't miss it. Don't fight. Work. Stay focused.
There we go, it's round 2. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you're going to come back.
Ozagi was down, but will he get up? And he dropped him. A perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
1, 2.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down. The crowd has been waiting for this one for a very long time. Welcome to the CompuBox Academy. I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. It's Roy Jones Jr. Weighing in at 174 pounds. He's 5'11" with a reach of 74 inches. And he'll be facing Joe Calzaghe, the pride of Wales. 79 kilos on the button, 183 centimeters tall, with a reach of 185.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure they measure up well.
It's no wonder they call him the pride of Wales. Joe Calzaghe, one of the best fighters in UK history. The former super middleweight and light heavyweight champion of the world is the pride of Wales, and no one has been able to beat him.
As soon as the ball goes, don't blink. That fight to be over.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr. Fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the renowned unified world champion with a remarkable undefeated career, introducing the 2-division champion of the world and boxing's pride of Wales. Please welcome Joe, the Italian Dragon Calzaghe.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
You couldn't buy a seat in this place. You can very look if you're inside, but you know what? Watching from home, you've got everything on the plate.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Before the Welshman got back up and put Jones out.
So now we're going to do it again.
Joe Calzaghe.
Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, well, that's not a good move, and so I've got to respect both of them more than nothing.
Don't let the knockout.
Complacent. You think this is too easy? Execute this same kind of pace up. They got this fight.
Gets your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back, defense, and the end of what you do.
referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action. So much hype surrounding this match. I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like a rubber band.
Turns the right jab away. Blocking the right jab. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. It appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Quit sleeping on the job. What you do, you step back, get yourself, you compose yourself, and back into it. Do not overstep.
Way to the land, I'm not sure who's running it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back. You can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes. There's the bell for round 3. Couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, getting back on point again. This round, they've got to coast the round. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head full.
There's the jab. It doesn't score. Nothing but air on that left uppercut. Slipped to hold the jab. Right hook's blocked. The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
To win this one. You're here. Good work there, Bob. Jazz looking nice.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how low you can take a punch to the face.
Get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
I want to think of holding on here for a minute. Don't let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. The build up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Stop from here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. You know this thing could be serious trouble. Defense there with that left hook. Then step back for just a moment. The charge action from both of these fighters. There are no losers in this one. How about Roy Jones in that last round? Well, we know you've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up to the judges.
There's the belt for round 5. Last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won it hands down.
So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you.
Second, Johnny, did you see that? Oh, Joe Calzaghe just took a heavy shot. Couldn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will we do? What can tell them is the finals. How are they going to get through this?
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
So close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Neither one of these fighters has seen each other's step cards. And they block the right uppercut. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a lead here. Talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges keep their eye on this fight.
This is the beginning of round 6. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won it hands down.
far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes just so to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
I'd like to see more jabs. Defense is not an option for these two. They're giving us a high-tempo show. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means. Prince of Wales is down. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Where did that come from? What? Knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if they come out, flashes of daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle. He's got to block it.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. This is with the straight left. Aggression against them.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Toby.
I think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
I've got to see that again. Because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Good defense there to stop that hook. Punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. The way to connect to things has have to be off the charts. Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this fight?
Probably Drain's running away with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You just got to use Drain.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above me, and so I try to respect both of them more than nothing.
The uppercut doesn't get through. He parries the right jab away. Still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. He is Rocky Marciano. He's only 5 foot 10 inches tall with a reach of 68 inches. He'll square off against The Rock, Rocky Marciano. He's only 179 centimeters tall with a reach of 173 centimeters.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
He is Rocky Marciano, 201 pounds of pure... Rocky Marciano, the Brockton Brawler himself, one of the greatest fighters of all time. A sparkling record and one of the best to ever do it.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, here is a Hall of Fame legend from Brockton, Massachusetts, a Ring Magazine world champion, and an undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, the Brockton blockbuster, Rocky Marciano. Fighting out of the blue corner, here is a Hall of Fame legend from Brockton, Massachusetts, a Ring Magazine world champion, and an undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, the Brockton blockbuster, Rocky Marciano.
Fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready.
Take the phone off the hook. This is all I wanted to see right now, right in front of me.
Under the bright lights here for this one, really good matchup, and we're hoping for a really good fight. Marciano with one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches you flush, it's good night. Good right jab. Nice defense with that jab. Not a lot of punch out though. Thought there might be more action here. Really good buzz in the air tonight. This crowd waiting for something special.
You can walk into an arena, be the hero, the pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. It's not a match made in heaven.
That hook is parried away. Block that jab. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't screw it. He blocks the hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
So they don't get complacent. I think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got it to smart.
Stay focused.
It's only 1 round, Nicholas. Don't worry about it.
There's the bell for round 2. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you won hands down.
They're finding a swarmer, and you know their goal is to bury their head right in your chest. The uppercut will probably come in handy.
You're going to swarm on your case, you know you got to fight.
huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down. So close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice challenge shot. Catch and shoot. Trying to score with that hook that missed. Apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, we're in there throwing bombs again.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will we do? What's the time, my God? How are they going to get through this?
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no... Rebound second history. The great Rocky Marciano in serious trouble. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they come and score for us in the next one.
If somebody don't get complacent, I think this is too easy for this guy.
There's the bell to start round 4. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've done it hands down. Recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This guy really knows to play this game.
At the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like the match made in heaven.
Call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Because you've got a good chin, just
Well done.
you're right, Todd. What a shot.
Banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
That jab gets blocked. Catch and shoot. Misses. They're giving us a high-tempo show. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Recovery skills there. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way it's going to beat him down. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Jump on him. That could never happen.
Rocky Marciano covering up, trying to buy some time to get out of trouble. It appears they weathered the storm. Now I'm not sure.
Few days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Nice defense on that hook. He's going to punch himself out, though. I know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. Start the sixth. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you really can tell.
I've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, it's not going to find out.
Counter punching. It appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defend, do a good defense, blocking it.
As we see it again in slow motion, there's no doubt. That body punch right there. Well, the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Oh, he's up. I'd be surprised if he makes it back to home. And if he does, will he get back up on his feet again? That was a shot.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this one. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
If he falls down, he's got to start right. Survive and give it back to the next round.
Here comes round 7. Couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
They threw the hook. It didn't land. Nope, that hook won't score. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that that moment of trouble has passed.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the recovery skills there.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And that is and we enter the 8th round. Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won it hands down.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
This is when you're getting in and feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get bent. Because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just
Ladies and gentlemen, here comes Sugar.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Brooklyn, New York.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence. Build up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Between these two fighters, now it's time to put up or shut up.
This is not just fun. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above me, so I've got to respect both of them more than nothing.
Punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful though. Every time they throw a shot, very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Dominant round now. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges except for your surprises and accordingly.
There's the bell for round 2. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you win hands down.
Because you know if you throw a punch, then it's coming right back in. Now take another look at that.
A shot from the gods took him out. A show of character. We're not trying to use this one. Now, cheats it, your body's there. You've got to get out. Look at that. I think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for us.
We're going to pick things up halfway through the round here.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something. Because otherwise, why should it change? been a tough round so far. It's been a tough,
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Jacobs in that last round. At this point, you've got to believe he can't win on the scorecard. Back at it in round 4. After stools and ready to go, let's hope this round is more competitive.
It's a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on it. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not to the sense of the combat.
Both going for the KO. It's so obvious. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. He can't afford to make one single minor. Things that look even more dramatic in slow motion.
That's lights out right there. Doing their job. Get to the round, move, get pressing up, boom. Good tactics.
Finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? It's staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen him up, alert them again, get him back on point again. This round, you've got to post around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Nice defense on that right hook. This fight so far, Johnny?
Back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were in middleweight. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweight, we know. And I'm telling you now, you look at there, these guys are fast, sharp, powerful. And you can imagine what they do. That's how the man is made. So close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Both trying for it. See the finish there.
wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you win it hands down.
Jab doesn't find a home. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Middleweights are the best making of the country. Obviously, the heavyweight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of level.
Blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
I need to see that again.